Hey y'all, it's October the 25th, 2018, and y'all, speaking on current events, crucial, just monumental current events. It's kind of like jumping into that double dutch, you know what I'm saying, while it's in the middle of going. It just don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, alright? And so I haven't been weighing in on all sort of things, especially as of recently. Some because I'm kind of, hunkering down in the Parkland situation, doing a documentary. Everybody already knows about that. All right, but this particular current event, like many of them, actually, it's very similar, and it has a lot of bearing on the Parkland situation in particular, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. You probably heard of bombs being delivered, if you like to pay attention to that sort of thing, being delivered to Hillary Clinton, George Soros, Eric Holder, this and that, the Joe Biden. You got Robert De Niro and stuff, and everybody's seeing kind of a pattern of what's going on and stuff. And of course, it seems as though apparently, on the surface of things, it seems as though someone's trying to bomb certain Democrats, or, definitely Democrats, but certain people, who actually have publicly, implied that they would use violence against Donald Trump. It's all the common denominator, all right? Would have you believe that Donald Trump people are trying to, that's the farthest thing from reality, but it's something that some people are trying to swallow right now. Okay? Because there is, and there has been momentum. I've never voted before, all right? I can't tell you I'm one or the other. But, there's been a momentum, of course, been, of the conservative kind, of maybe the Republican kind, all right? I don't want to talk too much about it or get too much into the details and the politics, to include, of course, that Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke. I don't want to get into all the details because there's so many different, even over there in Florida, in Parkland, you're talking about Bill Nelson, and you're talking about the governor, Rick Scott. They're going head to head. You got that Andrew Gillum, and he's going against DeSantis. And, dude, it's just all over the place, like a battle royale. So, one of the recent things that happened was, bombs been delivered. And they look, a lot of people just, from what they've been given, picture evidence that they've been given, just, kind of viewed it as very amateurish and really full of a lot of inconsistencies, I guess you would say. All right. At the end of the day, it seems as though, really you have to look at motivation. There has to be a motivation. It doesn't make any sense. Why would anybody distract from the momentum that the Republicans have? Donald Trump rallies get 20, 30,000 people every time. Why would they want to distract with some silliness? Threats of violence doesn't make sense, right? The perfect thing for Donald Trump to do, and from what I've seen, what he has done, is to see that there's these bombs being delivered to Hillary Clinton, George Soros, all over CNN and the like, MSNBC, and then completely, wholeheartedly condemn them. All right, I was thinking this last night. I was thinking, dude, Donald Trump's perfect move right now is to wholeheartedly condemn the acts, and also to tell them that, with the full weight of the FBI, we're going to come down on whoever did. Meanwhile, it's going to take a complete, entire investigation. We're going to find out, right? It is going to be found out. Donald Trump knows this, right? And so I was thinking, that would be the perfect thing for him to do, kind of find out. I looked at it. this morning he had a clip over there at a rally, I guess last night. He's talking about the full force of the FBI should be used to find out who's doing this here bomb stuff, all right? I believe that you'll find there's going to be some tomfoolery. That's going to be my guess, all right? Because you got to understand there are similarities to the whole Parkland situation. You do have Democrats every which way. You know what I'm saying? Doing all sort of tomfoolery, saying things that are very inconsistent. All right? Doesn't make sense. There is no motivation. It's kind of, you know, familiar or resemblant of, remember over there in, let's say Libya? Right? And over there in Syria? Why would certain leaders, I mean, false flags and stuff like this, it's very resemblant, all right? What I'm here to say is the Democrats did something stupid, all right? They're resorting to very stupid things, all right? They sent, well, it seems as though, and I'm just guessing, that they sent themselves bombs, or they had someone send them bombs. To think that any of these politicians out there are opening their own mail is completely and utterly it's crazy. Why would you ever think that they're opening their own mail? Of course they're not. So it's intercepted, this and that. There's all sort of things that might lend you to believing that none of this really ever happened. All right, it was kind of one of them false flags. All right. See, the Democrats are so unfortunately they're getting in so deep that they're having to double down and go to drastic measures. All right. So they're doing things that they're not even realizing Donald Trump's going to have an ace in the hole anyways. Like I said, Donald Trump's going to use the full force of the FBI or whatever he can find out to find out who the heck sent those bombs. And if it does come back to the Democrats, as though it seems as though it's coming back over there in Parkland at that school shooting, if it does come back after a full investigation, that it was some tomfoolery going on, guess what? Everybody's going to jail. Everybody's going to jail. But I'm not sure which way it's going. I don't know which way the wind blows yet. All right. I'll holler at y'all, but it seems as though, as you know what I'm saying, I'll holler at y'all a little bit later. Y'all let me know what's really popping in the streets.